I found my bully's college admission essay about how he overcame adversity by tutoring me. I was his teacher's assistant grading applications. The name Connor Mitchell made my blood run cold when I saw it on the application stack. 7 years after high school, my former tormentor's future was literally in my hands. I almost recused myself until I read his essay claiming he'd transformed a struggling classmate's life through tutoring. Purty, that classmate was me, and not a single word was true. Now I had to decide if exposing his lie was justice or revenge. As one of the few scholarship students at an elite private school, I was already an outsider. Connor, the lacrosse captain whose family donated buildings, made sure I never forgot it. He'd knock my books down daily, whisper charity case whenever I answered questions in class, and once poured chocolate milk into my backpack during lunch. When Mrs. Garcia assigned semester partners in AP Odyssey, Connor complained loudly about being stuck with the scholarship kid. For 6 weeks, I did our entire project alone while he took credit. I earned us an A, which he bragged about getting despite carrying dead weight. Now 7 years later, I am completing my master's in education while working part-time in college admissions. Connor's application to our prestigious MBA program included an essay titled The Transformative Power of Service, parned about how tutoring a disadvantaged classmate changed his perspective on privilege. Though initially reluctant, he wrote, I dedicated my free time to helping a struggling peer overcome academic obstacles. Wincing, his growth from failing grades to academic confidence taught me more about perseverance and gratitude than any classroom lesson. This experience inspired my commitment to mentor and giving back. My hand shook as I read his complete fabrication. Connor had never tutored anyone, least of all me. Pernter I had maintained a 4.0 Nempolis despite his bullying. His essay included specific details about weekly study sessions and breakthroughs that never happened. I stared at the rejection form, pen hovering. One check mark could derail his future at our university. The admissions committee trusted our recommendations implicitly. I could almost hear my mother's voice. Your character isn't determined by how you treat people who deserve it, but by how you treat those who don't. After hours of internal debate, I wrote a detailed assessment of Connor's application. I noted his excellent test scores and impressive internship. I didn't mention our history or his fabricated essay. Please review the service claims in this application. Public records and school transcripts should be verified before acceptance. 3 weeks later, Connor's application was rejected with a formal note about discrepancies in reported activities. He never knew I was involved. Last week, I received an email from my old biology teacher, Mrs. Garcia. She'd recommended Connor for a position at her brother's firm, but withdrew it after learning about his dishonesty with our university. Character matters more than credentials, she wrote. I didn't destroy Connor's future. His own lie did that. Sometimes justice doesn't require vengeance, paint in just truth and patience, and occasionally grading papers on a Tuesday afternoon.